everyone, it's Anthony on Ramos. I am so excited to be having this conversation. The queen, Sasha Colby, is a winner. She just took the crown on the latest season of RuPaul's Drag Race. It's something we've been hoping for, and we knew it was going to happen. And now I'm so excited to be chatting with Sasha. How are you?
I'm on cloud nine. I'm so excited. I'm so relieved. Like, just made it through season 15.
Never been in the bottom, 4 wins. I mean, I think we all were hoping, but I mean, I want to talk about this. I mean, you really are, I mean, in one way, the first winner to really be in this mode, this insane world that we're in right now. You are a trans woman, you are a drag queen, both of which are 2 of the most parts of the community that are under attack. How do you just take that in, you know, be grateful for what's happening, but then also realize what an opportunity this is?
I think I realized, like, when we were getting ready for the finale and doing that last finale, Lip Sync for Your Life, I just felt so moved and so compelled and also overwhelmed thinking about this dream, this lifetime achievement dream that I've been working towards, secretly dying to do, able to do it well. But it was almost so much pressure that I was putting on myself that I really had to, like, deflect some of it and be like, what is going on in the world right now is I cannot not think about the fact that it is particularly like honed in on someone like me. Yet I'm in this opportunity to, like, completely discredit all the rhetoric that these people are trying to say about us. Like, I am like a walking living proof that all of what they're saying is not true. That you can, like, I'm not hurting anybody. We're happy trans people. We are not going anywhere. I'm tired of them acting like they're still controlling everybody's bodies, from female reproduction to our medicine to the amount of pedophilia and grooming of queer kids that is really going on. Let's talk about how many people are molested that are queer. And it's not from drag queens. You know, it is these men that are trying to deflect their motives onto us. I could not help but think about all these things. And I was just so tired of it that I'm like, I'm going to shove my trans ass in your face. It was very important for me to be like, no, like, all this stuff that you're saying is not true. Because how do you explain what has just happened on this show? This amazing show that everybody loves and watches, and probably half of the legislation watches it, the ones that are really angry, and they're just probably jealous because they look bad in drag.
That's right. I always am such a believer that everything happens for a reason, you know, and when this show came back at the beginning of the season, I was like, what a time for this show to be on with everything that was happening. And then for you to do so well and to take the top prize, it just feels so right. Have you thought about, you know, if you would have done this show maybe earlier on, maybe 10 years ago, it would have probably been a completely different experience for you. But how do you think that would have you thought about that?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, I was constantly asked by everyone from Michelle Visage to every, you know, media outlet, why did I wait so long? Why did I wait for the 15th season? You know, you were a legend already. And I thought, you know, I used the metaphor of the wave, and then I used this idea of, like, you know, I needed life experiences in order to, like, make me able to handle this competition. But really, I was supposed to be this for this time because of what's going on in the world. Like, I'm supposed to be here to combat everything that they're trying to do, and just my sheer existence and my success is enough to negate everything that they're saying. And to, like, this is when I would be, and I know that I am of most use, just being myself. So that, I mean, it all made sense when, like, I was starting to film the finale. Like, oh, this is why all these bands, because I could not get this out of my head that we are, as trans people, afraid. We are feeling unsafe. We're feeling like when we were bullied again as when we were kids. It's feeling like unheard, which is really scary. And there's so many trans people who are, you know, just good law-abiding citizens that are contributing to great things in society. You know, you probably see more trans people in your daily life than you even know. And when I say we're not going anywhere, it's because we've always been, you know, and stop saying this thing that like we're trying to like push our agenda on children. Like, no, we were here from ancient times, indigenous times. We have always been there.
Have you, you know, I always say I love how thinking about the 15 seasons of this show, how we've seen evolve and grow, and I love it, how more trans inclusive it is, and I love that we have winners. Have you imagined like put like, you know, time machine, like if you were able to go back as young Sasha and see your season of what you are representing, what would that have been like to see something like that when you were a kid?
Well, I mean, I kind of did. I saw, I mean, I would watch the VHS of the Best of Monica Monroe or Continental from like 1984. Like, that was my Drag Race. And that allowed me to see in that whatever they did give us that put us in this fringe pocket of society, you could still be successful. When I met Erica Andrews and I saw a trans drag performer that had a beautiful home and a car, 2 cars that were fully paid for and all these things, it's like, those were the little things that embedded me with the idea that you can do that too. So, I mean, I guess me being that for someone now is all that it should be, because it's a transfer of energy of what they gave me. It's just like, yeah, that's what normalizing means. So it gives them power. It gives these kids power to dream.
Speaking of the kids, what has it been like for you to see how inspirational and impactful so many queer kids out there, whether they're trans or not, just that connection that they had with you? I'm sure your DMs and, you know, every possible way that people have been able to react and send you messages of how much you meant to them. What has that been like for you to take in?
Oh my goodness, it feels great, because really it was me being strong enough to be vulnerable on a world stage, and that vulnerability always connects people. As soon as someone thinks that their biggest fear or their biggest maybe like their worst trait or something they're really embarrassed about is something that could actually is something that I'm going through as well, they don't feel that scared or embarrassed about it. So I mean, it's just kind of trauma bonding my drag. Which then because I was so vulnerable, more people connect with you, they see themselves in you, and then when I achieved this goal and I won, the feedback, the love, the amount of like reaction videos all over the world of like people literally crying as if they won. Like, how do you explain that? How do you explain like how someone is so invested? Is because they could see themselves in me, and that is just so beautiful. That me just being myself is all you really need in life. Like, you already have all the tools you need. Anyone.
Very well said. What do you want to do now? I mean, you've got a little extra dollars in your bank account now, and I'm sure, I mean, you're always busy, but you know, it's such an opportunity to really take it to the next level. But I mean, you already are next level. I remember it was so cute. My one of my colleagues, when the cast got announced, they were like, Sasha's so famous already. What? She's like, and I was like, I know, but we're gonna see her on this show. What do you want to do now?
Oh gosh, everything. I mean, next pageant is the EGOT pageant.
Yes.
Let's do it. I want to do everything creative, everything that the little kid in me has ever dreamed of doing. I'm gonna let that kid live, honey. We're gonna act, we're gonna sing, make music. It's gonna sound like blame it on the edit. You know, it's gonna be very that energy. Like, I just can't wait to have the Sasha Colby era just be extended over like so many different forms of art and pop culture, and yeah, just in the eternal worlds of Madonna on American Bandstand to rule the world.
Yeah, we're here for it. Have you got a chance to catch up with Carrie yet since everything's happened?
Oh, we keep in touch. I mean, she was there at the filming.
Of course, yeah.
It was amazing to see my daughter like right there. It was, you know, it's wonderful. But we've been, I mean, the last message she gave me was a voice memo of her singing "That Bitch Is a Goddess."
Yeah. I love that.
She's living.
Obviously winning is the best moment, but you know, I was thinking about all of the looks, the challenges. Is there something that happened this season, aside from taking the crowd, that you will always remember and look back fondly on?
I mean, I loved acting. I just love that everyone around who never met me yet are so surprised that I'm not a bitch. So I love the parts where I was so goofy, like the acting challenges and the neck crack and like the silly things I would say in confessional. So I really like that the world got to see a softer side of Sasha instead of like just like the fierce, you know, hair flipping girl. And I think like any interaction I had with Ru was just kind of like, felt like I was trying to get in some therapy. I don't know. Like when you're with this person that is like, you know, Oprah energy, like you're in this like space that she creates. I was just soaked everything up, and I felt like we had some really great moments, some good exchanges.
Tell me more about that Oprah energy. What is it like? What is it like to be? I haven't been around Ru in years, but I know what you're talking about. Though it's that like,
it's not like demanding for anything, but it's commanding everything around you. It's setting the energy and the intention in the room so everyone just kind of follows along. And then she likes to play. She likes to have fun. Like I think the thing that stands out now thinking about it is when we did Daytona Wins.
Yeah.
And she got to direct us. So this is actually the first time that we are really interacting with her since the first like photo shoot moment. So it's like she was playing with like 14 dolls. And she was okay, now you do this to her. And then like, oh no, but deliver it like this. And you could just see her so excited and so happy. That's what I love the most. Because I'm like, this lady's just having a good time.
I love that. You mentioned acting a couple times and you were so good at those challenges. Let's just put it out there. What is the dream? What would the dream acting gig be for Sasha Colby, the winner of Drag Race?
Oh, I mean, like, I would love a cool, like, Broad City comedy, queer trans duo moment. That would be hilarious. I would also love, like, a good, like, you know, dramatic movie role. That would be amazing to work with, like, some amazing directors and fellow actors. I just want to act. I want to do the work. I want to have fun. I want to like, that just makes me so creative. It reminds me of like this unknown when I first started dancing and when I just started to learn how to like, you know, go to the ballet bar. It's exciting, you know, I just made a dream happen. It's time to get another.
I love that. Well, I can see it happening. Sasha, before I let you go, just to remind, you know, the world out there as we sit, and I think it's so important and you do it so well. You are here to make us smile and to dazzle us, but you always use your platform to be an advocate for the queer community. So just remind everyone, right now, when our drag community, our trans brothers and sisters are under attack more than anyone, I mean, what do you want to say to all those folks out there that are trying to just, you know, keep us down, but we're not going to let it happen?
Oh, well, to all those naysayers out there, mother has spoken, honey. Mother has spoken, leave us alone. And to all those queer kids out there, we as drag artists, we're holding it down. We're holding it down to make it a safer place for you all. I think it's the reason why we're in this position is because we're making it so fun and acceptable and like loving, and people are obsessed with this show and obsessed with drag the way queer culture is. So that's what's getting them nervous, but all we have to do is just keep doing us.
That's right. Well, listen, Sasha, congrats again. I can't believe the season is over, but I'm so happy the way that it all came to a conclusion. So thank you so much for the time. Best of luck. I'll see you soon. And I guess we'll have to wait for another season of Drag Race soon, but we've got Queen of the Universe coming out. We've got all the things. So I'll talk to you really soon.
Thanks, my love. I'll see you.